This is form number SN5, scientific notation. It says Unit 1, Lesson 2 at the top. All right, this is your homework. I want to work 4 of these problems with you. Okay, the first one, it says write each number in scientific notation. Okay, well, I know scientific notation looks like this. There's a number out here. This number here, let's call it x for now. It's greater than or equal to 1. But at the same time, it's got to be less than 10. That's the rule, okay? Times by a power of 10, where your exponent here is either positive or negative. It's going to be either positive or negative. If the number is a big number, bigger than 0, it's positive. If it's less than 0, if it's less than 1 but bigger than 0, if it's a decimal, it's a negative number. Well, this one is a big number, so the exponent's positive. Right now the decimal point's here, but I want to pick it up and put it in the number, so I change the number to a number that's between 1 and 10. If I put it here, that's 45.2. That's not between 1 and 10. If I put the decimal point here, that's 452. That's not between 1 and 10. If I put the decimal point here, that's 4.452. That's not between 1 and 10. Where does the decimal point have to go? Right here, because 4.52 is between 1 and 10. Now the exponent here, you just count how far you move the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Be careful when you count. So the answer here is 4.52. You can put in the last zeros, it doesn't matter, times 10 to the 4th power. Put a box around your answer. Let's do number 2. We're going to write the number in scientific notation. I always start off there. Now, is this a big number or a small number? It's a small. If it's a big number, your exponent's positive. Let's put exponent. If it's a small number like a decimal, your exponent's negative. So the exponent here is negative. I've got to pick up the decimal point and put it in here so that this factor out front's between 1 and 10. If I move the decimal point there, we've got 265. If I put the decimal point there, I get 26.5. If I put the decimal point there, I get 2.65, and that's between 1 and 10. Last step, how far did you move the decimal point? 1, 2, 3 places. I want to see these on your paper. There's your answer for number 2. We just changed that number to scientific notation. Remember, if you did this in your calculator and you didn't have enough registers, it would say this. Okay? Let's do number 7. Write each number in standard notation. They gave it to us in scientific notation. The first thing I look at is the exponent. Is it positive or is it negative? Yes, this one's positive. So I know that I am talking a big number, something bigger than 1. So which way do you move your decimal point in order to make a big number? If I took this number and moved it 3 places this way, 1, 2, 3, put zeros in the dips, I get 0.00125, and that's not a big number. We're not going to do that. We want to move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 places this way. Throw in a 0. Now, isn't 1,250 a big number? Yeah, there we go. Let's do one more example. Take a look at this one. First, look at the exponent. Is it positive or is it negative? Yeah, it's negative. So is this going to be a big number or a decimal, a really small number? Yeah, that's going to be a small number. So I need to take 2.57 and I'm going to move the decimal point 2 places which way to make it small. If I move it to the right, like this, I get 257. If I take the decimal point instead and move it 2 places to the left, 1, 2, I get 0.0257. Which one of those is a small number? Yep, it's that one right there. Okay? That's what we're doing on this assignment. Good luck!